One of the things that makes Enso so unique is its ability for novice users to be able to pass in values into a component, like in this right component here where we're passing in a file name. Those parameters can also be passed in dynamically. And over here on the right, we're building up based on today's date and time what the file name should be. So we built out an ability here for us to be able to enter a path, the beginning part of a file name. We're passing in where it says text to, we're passing in the value from the component above, adding on the CSV, we join that together. And once we have this, we just drag it to where we would normally fill in one of these values. And now we've passed in that file name dynamically from the outside. So this is what the file name is going to be on disk. And next time that we run this workflow, it'll have a different timestamp, and so we'll know which version of the file that we're dealing with. The next example that we have is in some ways similar. We're passing in a date here, but what we want to be able to do with this file above is we've got a birth date. We want to calculate this individual's or every individual's age. And so I could pass it in here. I can type in a specific date, and that's fine. And it's really easy for a novice user to do, but I've added this date today component, and all that I need to do now is drag this in. We've replaced that date field with the date value, and so now we've recalculated all of those dates. So very, very powerful. And our third example that we have here is creating new column names dynamically. And in this particular case, all that I want to do is I want to replace all the spaces in the column names with an underscore. You might want to do this if you're loading this to a database as opposed to keeping it on disk. So I could manually add each one of these values in below, customer key to customer underscore key, etc. I've built up here the column names, I've converted those to a table, and then I'm replacing all of the white space that I see in the file name with an underscore. And once I've done that, just like before, I can just pass this in here, and now all of a sudden we have dynamically renamed every single column in our table. So literally anywhere that you see an Enso that takes a parameter that you can enter by hand, you can also pass in from the outside. If you want to try this out for yourself, the workflow is in the link below, and download Enso at ensoanalytics.com. Thank you.